Welcome to Van Nuys Airport, where planes, jets, and helicopters take off and land every day. We're here to give you a virtual behind-the-scenes look at the interesting aircraft, activities, and people at the airport. But first, some history. Located in the center of the San Fernando Valley, Van Nuys Airport opened in 1928 with dirt runways surrounded by grassy fields and crops. That means it's almost 100 years old. Through the years, the airport grew and became a place where America's early aviation pioneers let their dreams take flight. It was here where daring pilots set speed records and won air races. Hundreds of military planes were built and kept during World War II. And famous Hollywood movies were filmed. Today, Van Nuys Airport is owned and operated by Los Angeles World Airports. Van Nuys Airport is a general aviation airport, which means all the aircraft are privately owned by individuals or businesses. Pilots can rent airplanes to fly, and travelers can hire pilots to fly them on private jets to anywhere in the world. Overall, the airport contributes $2 billion to the local economy each year. In fact, we are ranked one of the busiest general aviation airports in the world. So, are you ready to take off on our tour? Our mascot Vinny is going to lead the way. Our first stop is propeller planes. A propeller plane has blades at the front, which pull it through the air. You can count the number of engines on the plane by counting its propellers. Some light planes are kept outside in parking spaces called tie-downs. They are chained to the ground to keep them from moving during heavy winds. Other planes are parked in large hangars that look like garages, or in T-hangars that are shaped like the letter T to fit the wings. An airplane has many parts that help make it fly. The fuselage is the body of the airplane, where the passengers sit. The flight deck is at the front of the airplane, where the pilots sit. The propeller has blades that pull the plane forward. The wing is the part of an airplane that creates lift when air flows over it. Do you know where the fuel is stored in an airplane? It's kept in the wings. Flaps help to slow a plane down so it can land. An aileron makes the plane tilt right or left. The tail rudder turns the plane left or right. An elevator makes the plane climb or descend. The landing gear has wheels that enable the plane to land. Next stop, the jets. Jet aircraft have engines that make them fly. Many people rent business jets to fly to important meetings or take vacations with family and friends. At Van Nuys Airport, there are 4 major aviation service companies called fixed-based operators. They offer many services, from fueling and servicing your plane to providing private jets that can fly you all over the world. In total, there's about 200 businesses based at the airport that provide everything you need to fly 24 hours per day. Now that we know about the different planes, let's take one for a spin. When a pilot is moving an aircraft on the ground or in the air, he or she must communicate with the air traffic control tower. The men and women working in the air traffic control tower, which overlooks the runway, tell pilots when and where it's safe to move. Taxiways are roads at the airport marked with yellow stripes. Airplanes use these roads to move or taxi on the ground. When the plane is at the runway and ready to go, they must first get the clearance from the control tower.
Charlie Cross 106 left, runway 16 right, clear for pickup.
Once in flight, air traffic controllers also make sure pilots fly safely and follow certain flight patterns. Van Nuys Airport has 2 parallel runways. One is 8,000 feet long and is used mainly by jets. The other runway is 4,000 feet long and is often used by students learning how to fly small planes. When it's time to land, the pilot must again communicate with the air traffic control tower and get clearance. Then they enter the path, lining up with the runway and descend for landing. Would you like to learn how to fly a plane? Well, we have flight schools right here at the airport. The good news is that you can begin learning at any age, but you have to be 16 before you can fly alone and 17 before you can fly with passengers. And if you're interested in working on airplanes, we feature one of the top aircraft mechanic schools in the country. Now that we're back, let's go see all of the ways the airport is serviced and protected. First stop, let's go say hi to the Los Angeles World Airport Police.
How you doing? My name is Sergeant Clint Beacom here at Van Nuys Airport. This is Officer Francis Andrada, and it's our job to keep the airport safe.
Now, let's stop by the Los Angeles Fire Department.
Hey, we're the LAFD. We're here on the airport. We're here to protect you.
Our fire station operates 2 aircraft rescue firefighting trucks that can assist with airport emergencies and fight fires with both water and foam.
One of the interesting things about this apparatus, it carries 3,100 gallons of water, which is almost equivalent to like half your swimming pool.
And on the other side are the helicopters used by the Los Angeles Fire Department Air Operations Unit.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm a pilot here at Los Angeles City Fire Department Air Operations. This is a Augusta 139 helicopter. It's a really strong helicopter. It has 2 really big jet engines on it. It has a tank on the bottom of it that goes all the way to the back where we fill the tank with water so we can drop on fires. It's flown by the pilots in the front and the crew in the back. So this helicopter has a lot of really cool equipment. We got a cool harness that we can attach to the hook right here that they can lower us up and down on. We have to wear our safety equipment. And of course, whenever we're flying an aircraft, we have to have a really cool helmet with a visor. If someone's stuck on the side of the mountain, we can use this and clip them into it. So we'll both be attached to the hoist hook there. This will be around the person and we can give them a big old hug and hold on to them tight and then bring them up into the helicopter that way. We can rescue dogs. We have a special dog harness. This is where we put people when they're sick, and we can hoist them up and then bring them on the deck here, bring them into the helicopter like that, and put them in so they don't move, and off we fly.
Van Nuys Airport is also home to airplanes and helicopters that provide many life-saving services to the community, such as transporting patients to hospitals, dropping water on fires, and delivering supplies during emergencies. And speaking of helicopters, let's go see some more. The LAPD have helicopters. Television news helicopters are also used to give traffic reports and show people what's happening in the Los Angeles area. Helicopters can also be privately chartered to take you where you want to go. And they can also be hired to appear in television and movie scenes. Now let's go see all the other important people in operations at the airport. Besides pilots, cabin service attendants, and air traffic controllers, there are many other jobs at Van Nuys Airport. 10,000 of them.
Hi, I'm Bud Carson. I'm Superintendent of Operations here at Van Nuys. Airport operations ensures the safe and efficient use of the airport. Anything related to the airfield that's going on out here, any activity or event, airport operations will be managing it and we will be involved.
Let's go check out the maintenance yard. Maintenance crews repair runways, taxiways, and airport field equipment. They even operate the mower that trims the grass between the runways. Our airport line personnel do things like put fuel in the aircraft, move aircrafts with special vehicles called tugs and prepare them for flight, and guide planes in and out of the parking spots. Many more jobs, including the airport manager, operations staff, and all of the employees in the front and back offices of all the businesses. Everyone working together keeps the airport running smoothly. If you want to watch aircraft take off and land in person, you can visit our public observation area, which is open daily from sunrise to sunset. You'll also get to hear the aircraft, which can be quite loud. But to be a good neighbor, Van Nuys Airport has many programs to help pilots fly as quietly as possible over the surrounding community. As you can see, Van Nuys Airport is more than a place where aircraft take off and land. It is a place where leadership in aviation, business, and community service takes flight. From all of us at Van Nuys Airport, thank you for joining us. For resources to help you learn and explore more about the world of aviation, please visit our website at iflyvny.com.